Hello, my name is Ben Gómez. I call this segment I Smell Bullshit. I got inspired by Ken Yusumura at The Outdoorsman on Twitter or my friend Kento. Um, he inspired me to review movies because, well, I'm 41 now. Thank you if I'm not lucky. But I've seen so many films in my life, and I thought I contribute something to the film world, not as a critic, but more as an observer. And I call this segment "I Smell Bullshit" because my birthday is March 14th, 1980, and I am a Pisces. And I tell it how it is. I don't go around in circles. I tell you straightforward. If you like it, great. If you don't, well, we'll talk later when you feel like talking. But it's like, I just tell it like it is. I've not yet decided what film I'll review first. I just thought I'd use this as an introduction, as in I smell bullshit, and I will go on later on, starting from the 1980s, because that's what the films that I grew up watching. Maybe the first recollection of film that I saw was Hercules in New York, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger in 1982. Yes, I was 2 years old, and yes, I remember that film because I remember how big Arnold was in that film. Now that I saw it again now, I realized that that film was such a something else, like something so extraordinary because especially the chase in New York in the chariot, it's like so Herculean for Arnold. And although he was dubbed in that film, where he didn't speak English that well, so they had to use a Raider man's voice. A Raider man, I mean like a man who spoke perfect English, because Arnold does have a strong accent. I guess that would be a perfect place to start. Where Arnold Schwarzenegger was my first hero. His soul. I saw perfect movies in him because like he inspired me so much. I saw other actors later on, like Jean-Claude Van Damme, Sylvester Stallone, Dolph Lundgren, eventually Bruce Lee. But it's like I didn't see anybody else than Arnold. Predator, Commando, Terminators 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the man still keep going. I think he's about 75 now. His birthday was a couple of days ago. Today is July 24th, or is about to be the 25th, at midnight tonight. But yeah, Arnold was one else because he came from another country, speaking no English with no money in his pocket, and he became a god in cinema. If not the god, or he was the king of the gods, he was Zeus. He made a play Hercules in Hercules in New York, but he was Zeus in the sense that he was the best. Like, dude, have you seen Pumping Iron? 1973? The man defined. Yes, he admitted to using steroids, but it's like the physique he thought I try to work out, but I don't look like him. And it's like 6'3", 280 pounds, age 28, Mr. Olympia for the second time by that time. You know, my cousin Roman says that when it comes to physique, how can you compare a Mr. Olympia who was Arnold to regular physique to like Van Damme or Stallone, who are more petite and very short in stature, where Arnold was tall, lean built. I know he's had heart problems, but he's trying to become vegan, so that's a plus. Perhaps my favorite film from Arnold, ironically, is Twins, because I am Danny DeVito, and my younger brother, who is 36 now, Rigo is Arnold. The way that Arnold protected Danny, and like how Danny street smarts protected Arnold, how a whole song, Mama, 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 I can't tell you boys alike, Mama. Oh, is that Arnold spoke to me like he when I wanted to lose weight, or even my aunt said when I was super big, my aunt said that I looked like Arnold. I heard saying that. I don't know it's physically big, but compared to Arnold, especially when it's to the gyms, it's like Gold's Gym, where my cousin John Gómez worked. I hated working out because I'd be in the treadmill and the dudes there would be like, get on the bench now. That's too like heavier. Get heavier. So everybody has different goals and physiques. Arnold once gave a segment where he had to cut down to 200 pounds so he would run every day. You went from 240 to 200 pounds. And then the way he fluctuate, like the way he balloon up in months, where other people were kill themselves in the gym and they can't even get any 5 inches. And Arnold, I think in the jeans, like his Austrian oak, the way he was in the gym, like his work ethic. Like Arnold said, not many people have the guts to, he said, I'm not afraid to faint at gyms. I have fainted many times. Like Arnold, my first review in this night, because Arnold knew how to work out. I remember when I was a kid, I saw the president, I think it was George Ritter H. Bush, who was doing push-ups for Arnold. And he was doing push-ups for Arnold. And Arnold said, I'm gonna pump you up.
Social distancing, Zoom, things we never imagined became commonplace. And through it all, questions still remain.
I know Arnold's getting older. My fear is that the use of steroids will catch up to him. It's like heroes die But that just lasts forever. And Arnold was the man. Like, he was something else, man. Like, Arnold lived the life. Like, he had no excuses. He had no excuses. And Arnold knew how to work out. Pumping Iron, circa 1973, is a film that I recommend to anybody who wants to learn how to work out. It's about watching Pumping Iron. We'll show you how to work out. At least how to get big. So you want to get smaller, it's different. You want to get lean and mean and ripped while it's Pumping Iron. And I think that's a good way to sign off for tonight. Yeah, it's July 25th now, 12:14 a.m. Bidding you adieu in I Smell Bullshit by Ben Gómez. Thank you, Kenya Samura, Vaya con Dios, Bodhisattva. Or was that Johnny Utah? The next review, Point Break. Goodbye. I Smell Bullshit.